It appears we were mistaken in thinking things would slow down. This time it's BlackRock. This time BlackRock isn't the only one involved. More important players have joined the lunacy. Additionally, when I mention major players, I'm referring to real nations, which you won't believe. Unprecedented amounts of money are flooding into the Bitcoin industry. But what's actually going on behind the scenes? How much more time remains? Our beloved Shiba Inu coin, what does this portend for its future? Discovered here. Hey there, wealthy coin. I hope you're having a great day. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Remain ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency market and remain informed about all the newest news projections by subscribing. Hit that like button if you want to stay up to date with SHIB news. Shiba Inu's stock price action as of late has been completely unremarkable. Within the past 30 days, the price has dropped 17%. Given Shiba Inu's infamously erratic price swings, such a small range is considered flat for a cryptocurrency. The Shiba Inu's reputation for volatility has been in the spotlight due to its previous price spikes and declines, drawing attention from both seasoned investors and casual observers. Those familiar with its typical behavior find this period of stability very dull because of the stark contrast between its history of sudden and unexpected changes and the lack of significant movement during this time. Moving our attention to Bitcoin reveals the identical story. The price has dropped from its most recent all-time high and shows no signs of rising again. After such a disappointing performance, some are starting to question if this is it. Maybe the market has reached its pinnacle, and those ridiculous prices will soon disappear. The inability to reclaim previous highs and the lack of momentum are contributing factors to investor uncertainty. Not long ago, a Twitter user summed up the current sentiment perfectly when they voiced skepticism and highlighted a few of significant early signs. They observed the surge in meme coins, the number of celebrities making tokens, and the abundance of photographs showing profits and losses on social media timelines. Commonly employed as market top indicators, these signs display excessive enthusiasm and speculative frenzy, leading investors to prioritize short-term profits over the market's inherent worth. When the cryptocurrency market bubble burst in 2017, there was an oversaturation of new tokens, many of which were questionable, and an accompanying surge of positive social media posts came before a big crash in the market. Under this scenario, investors' excitement may subside and reality may set in, leading to a drop in the market. A bullish chorus is lauding the market despite all the warning signs. Quite a few significant catalysts have surfaced so far this year, and we should expect to see many more in the coming months. It's not an easy situation, to say the least. Investors are in a similar position as those attempting to navigate through dense fog. There is the pessimism that comes from expecting a recession soon, and the optimism that comes from anticipating the arrival of novel and fascinating discoveries. Because of all the conflicting information, investors could get overwhelmed and not be able to make a choice. How do you weigh the potential advantages against the potential risks? Analytical paralysis and insomnia are common symptoms of this riddle. Astonishment seems to be another common reaction, highlighting the reality that many currencies, particularly those associated with specific sectors, have not even seen a bull run. There is a threefold difference between the current price of Shiba Inu and its all-time high for similar coins. For this reason, I fail to see why they are still short of their potential. I see your argument, and now I'll tell you something interesting. Since Bitcoin's inception, only 8 currencies have achieved new all-time highs relative to it. For those unfamiliar, the FTX fall is commonly seen as the nadir of the previous bear market. Since very few coins have made a full recovery from the purported bull run, many are understandably confused about what's happening. To put it mildly, it is unfortunate that only 8 coins out of the many in circulation have obtained large price rises. If this is indeed the market high, as some are worried it is, the whole concept is absurd. When it comes to this purportedly raging bull cycle, why has only a tiny fraction of the market performed well? There is reluctance to voice concerns since many people are confused about the subject. But it all becomes clear with one more tweet. It emphasizes, once again, that since the FTX tragedy, just 8 currencies have risen above their previous all-time highs relative to Bitcoin. After giving it some thought, this statistic makes perfect sense. The tweet emphasizes a number of key points that might serve as guidance for investors throughout this cycle. Before anything else, it highlights the need of making smart asset selections in contrast to the prior bull run when nearly every coin appeared to outperform Bitcoin. At this stage, selecting the right ones is crucial. Some places are thriving while others are failing because resources are being directed to various areas. Essentially, it's a useful reminder of the coin's significance at the present moment. That no matter how good a technology is, investors will only invest if there is a strong reason to do so. When constructing your investment portfolio, keep the attention economy in mind. Another significant issue is shed light on by the Wtf dilution. This indicates that the amount of coins available for purchase is increasing daily at an exponential rate. Think about this. More than 500,000 tokens were distributed on just one network in May. Even without include that, it's a lot. Consider Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, two more platforms that have hosted projects pertaining to Shiba Inu. All of these platforms together would have an incredible amount of fresh releases. We're talking about a situation where the supply of monies is being outpaced by the tremendous increase in the number of tokens available for purchase. It is hardly surprising that numerous cryptocurrencies are failing in the face of so many fresh alternatives. Lastly, the Twitter user sheds light on the current state of the market. Amidst the speculation over a possible Bitcoin exchange-traded fund ETF, they highlight the fact that Bitcoin itself has been the primary force behind the current bull run. The focus on Bitcoin has caused many cryptocurrencies to lose ground. Only memes and a small number of niche businesses are gaining significant popularity. On the other hand, there is some good news. One could find merit in this discrepancy. If Bitcoin continues to lead, as it has in past bull cycles, that means that altcoins have a lot of room to expand. However, further sector-specific or market-wide catalysts would likely be necessary to kick off a true alt season. However, the user points out that there are still many opportunities for smart traders to make a lot of money, even in this relatively calm environment. Some in the cryptocurrency industry, most notably the user, have experienced record quarters this year, even though the market as a whole has been modestly bullish. Big wins are within reach with the right strategies, and this is a timely reminder of that. That Twitter user's astonishingly accurate prediction of the Bitcoin ETF's performance means that your hard work will be rewarded in as little as a couple of vigorous months. There is still a lot of excitement. Even though it was approved by the US about 6 months ago, what appears to be happening is that it is gaining momentum. Think about the numbers the way they are at the moment. Daily net inflows to Bitcoin spot ETFs in the US have averaged $136 million over the past 2 weeks. In addition, today was the first day that Bitcoin ETFs exchange-traded funds may be traded in Australia. Became public knowledge after it was greenlit by Thailand's SEC. The US decision has started a domino effect, and other countries will most certainly follow suit, which will further add to the excitement around Bitcoin 8s. All things considered, the Bitcoin market will most certainly be affected by these changes. In case you haven't been keeping up with my videos for very long, I should let you know that Shiba Inu are highly sensitive to fluctuations in the Bitcoin ETF. It's quite captivating to watch how things turn out. In such case, what are your feelings about it? Use the comment box below to share your thoughts. I would much value your opinion. The event has concluded. Be sure to give it a hearty approval. Subscribing and sharing will take you to our most current videos.